Let's get into some Alan Wake. And I'll put the link in chat.
It's just up the road from me, too. What's
Alan
going on, dude?
Wake.
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some guns.
Okay, so I was intending to just do the nightmare run today, but I didn't realise that there's no collectible tracking at all. So while I have made an effort to oh dear. While I have made an effort to oh, I'm almost dead. Collect the collectibles on my first run. Hey, Caitlin. Also streams as Spyro. Alright, one sec. Boop. How's that? Hey, Zebra. How's life? Yeah, I was originally supposed to do the nightmare run on this, but I fucked up. I got confused. I thought that there was collectible tracking in this, and there isn't, which is not great. So there was no way for me to go back and like chapter select to find what I'd missed. So I have to go back over it on easy mode as fast as I can. Hey Chris, long time no speak. How you been? Yeah, there we go. Which means that I do have to do the unfortunate thing of like having a guide while I play, but hopefully we can get through it. Ow. Yeah, it has. It has been a long time. Are you still working at the petrol station? I've been great, thanks, yeah. Life is going well. We have been playing Alan Wake. And it's been alright. It's definitely not my kind of game. But we gotta finish it now. Oh! Oh, sorry. I'll get my streaming head on in a minute. Is it because you're in it? As in, like, my life? Of course, Caitlin. I'll slowly remember how to stream. Yeah, of course, yeah, yeah. So no nightmare run yet because I have to do an entire playthrough again for the collectibles, which kind of sucks. I forgot to start a new playthrough on normal as well, so we won't get a trophy for finishing the game on normal. We'll get that anyway when we finish the game on nightmare, but it would have been nice to do two at once. But yeah, just means that we get to see how fast we can finish Alan Wake, I suppose. Ow. Piss off. Hey, Spiteful. I never call you Spiteful. Hey, Winter. How are you doing? Do you like my jumper? It's got big puffy sleeves. I really miss streaming. Yesterday I wanted to stream, and the day before. I had to, like, proper fight the urge. Right, let's see where this next collectible is. I was like, Kirsty, you have so much to do. I did end up writing like 3 or 4 more scripts. I have the first, like, the first 14 days worth of scripts completely written for the Halloween event. And the first 7 days are completely done. Hey, Viz. Really feels like proper fall in New England, so I'm very, very good right now. Yes, I love fall. The only thing I don't like about fall is the fact that it gets dark early, so normally, like, back in summer, if I was feeling kind of movementy, I would go to the gym after work, but now it's, like, pitch black outside. So I'd probably have to drive to the gym rather than take my usual walk, just for safety's sake, because it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. But I can't do that. Well, I mean, I don't really like to drive. It's like a mile away, but normally I just walk. Hey Viz, welcome to the start of the stream. This is the most awkward part of the stream where I'm remembering how to be sociable again. It's the slowest part of the stream. Hey Cheebles, how you doing? Hey, Chugs. Same ad. Hey, Potato. That fit is fire. Thank you. And hey, Butch. Queen for the day. That's me. I'm thinking of platting Cyberpunk. Well, I'll be platting Cyberpunk as well, so if you do, you can give me some tips. I started it a while ago. And probably shouldn't have at the time, because I don't really do RPGs anymore. So, that's kind of an RPG. It's kind of a waste. I love being sociable. Just gotta wake up a bit. We've got give ourselves an Allen shake and get on with it. But yeah, so some of the horror films that I've watched for the Patreon event over the last few days was Talk to Me and Smile. Hey Brian, do you find the way the game slows time when you're attacked from off camera is helpful or annoying? Hey Bahoo, how you doing? I think that it is, we were talking about this in Video Game Club actually. I think that it is the way that the game has dealt with the fact that it is too open. Like they clearly made this massive sprawling map and then made all of the enemies shadow monsters, which means that, like, they're a bit fucked in terms of stealth. It would be a bit cheap if they didn't. Like, the game would not work properly if it didn't point them out. But it is also, like, mad annoying. I do really hate it. Hey, PK, how you doing? But yeah, I didn't realise that the collectible tracking doesn't save, so what I was hoping to do was off-stream, I wanted to try and, like, go and hunt all of the collectibles down. But, turns out that I started it off-stream, as you can see, but it turns out that you can't just, like, nip in and out of the chapters, and just grab the little bits you've missed. You have to do an entire replay. There's no collectible tracking. It's supposed to be open world. I love the idea of an open world horror. Like, I'm sure it's possible, but open world horror with, like, shadow people that can't be seen very well is just such a strange choice. Did I have a gun? Oh, I do have a gun now. Well, I'm going. So yeah, we'll try and finish the collectible run as fast as we can. Hey, Shamus, how's life? We'll try and finish the collectible run as fast as we can. And then we'll get on to the real meat of this game, which will be the nightmare run. Cat! Hello. How was your day? Corton, hey! How you been? Minecraft on hardcore. Minecraft does have some pretty good horror mods. My friends had one where, every, like, 30 in-game days, it would become, like, a blood moon. So the moon would rise and it would be bright red. And on that day, tons of things would spawn. There would be, like, Ents, demons, and it also added, like, a bunch of different combat mechanics in, so they would just one-shot you. It was the kind of thing where you needed to be, like, mad into your enchanting to survive a second against them, which was really fun. I thought I'd already followed, but according to Twitch, I haven't, and I can't. Oh, well, I mean, I'm sad to hear it, but, I'm glad you're here anyway. Guess he turns 18 tomorrow? Not you, so who? So the next collectible is, like, right at the top of this hill, I think. Ah, don't you guys love watching me do collectible runs? I had a sick day. I'm just chilling on the sofa feeling snotty but comfy. Well, I'm glad to hear you got a day off. I took some sick days last week and it was, it's like a back massage for the mind. Shmemetine. You'd be a young dad, but who? Who does turn 18 tomorrow? My manuscript. Oh, that was one I didn't have before. That's useful. Right, let's see what's next. You can restart the checkpoint to avoid going down the mountain. Fair. Okay. The next one is when there's like a house with a log falling onto it, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Yeah, sorry that you have to watch me at this point. I wanted to do this off stream, but I think I did about 2 hours last night, maybe like 90 minutes. And I was like, ugh. Managed to follow from my phone. Maybe my home internet's being weird. Well, welcome to the stream, Shamas. It's nice to meet you. Oh, I've had such a day. Like, I feel, like, buzzed. Oh, cool. This will be it. So there should be a can pyramid here. I think it should be round the back. Also, the radio trophy bugged for me, but in a good way. Or maybe it wasn't bugged. Maybe it just counted as collecting them all. But I did a bunch of radios. Oh, I did a bunch of radios. My last playthrough. And then when I started the game, I did 1 radio, and I got the trophy for getting all the radios. So I don't know whether or not that was the radio I was missing, or whether or not it just like ticked the variable up by 1 because it was lucky, and I swear I would have got it before, but I don't know. Oh, thank you for the hug, Winter. What you been up to? So there should be a manuscript page up here. Then I'll look at what we got to do next. My manuscript. 1 glass of milk, please. Oh, this is the bit where I died a bunch as well. So if we follow it around to the right, we'll get to a thermos. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Chugs. I was like, is this one mistakenly tracked like cumulative radios, or is it just that I missed the one, that particular one? Ha! But yeah, so I watched Talk to Me, and I watched Smile. Smile was like mad on the nose and very cheesy, and it wasn't very scary either. Smile had like really annoying... Sorry. Smile had like really annoying jump scares. I normally don't mind a jump scare. I think that they can be done well, you know, with the right consideration for what you're trying to do. But it was really like the idea of things smiling at you until you die is corny as fuck. Oh, well done, Winter. What's left? Yeah, the idea of people smiling at you until you die is like corny as fuck.
Hello?
Am I in the right place? Maybe I go back. I'm gonna go back. What else? Yeah, the deaths were like... I don't know, it's just edgy. I got the message of Smile. It was about like mental health and trauma begets trauma, and people usually smile and become carefree and happy when they're about to do certain things, which isn't a bad message, but it's just cheesy as fuck. I was like,
The connection had been terrible.
yeah, I get it.
It wasn't the only thing that hadn't gone.
You know?
She seemed wrong somehow.
Talk to Me was pretty cool. Didn't love the characters, which meant that the story didn't hit as hard. But the ending of Talk to Me is really haunting, and I won't spoil it because it's a fairly recent film. Well, I'm trying to shoot, but Alan doesn't want to. Hello, Star. How you doing? Did you look into Let Me In? No, Let Me In's on my list. I put a bunch of the recommendations on my list. And Let Me In is on there. Am I in the right place? Yeah, right? Hey Alice, you're gay too. That's not real, but agree. I thought you said holy crap lice. So I don't think so. It's very rude. Oh yeah, okay, so I did need to come back. Good, thank you, Star. How you been? Irish. Yeah, I've never heard of that one, but Talk to Me was surprisingly compelling. Like, similar with Smile, it was really on the nose about what it was trying to do. And what it was trying to, like, be a metaphor for. Which was sweet and well-intentioned, but I suppose, like, you've seen one, you've seen them all. Ice Queen. It's horrendously bad horror. No, I've been trying to watch The Reconciler, off Brian's recommendation, because I was like, a Christian version of Saw sounds like exactly what I would want to watch. But I can't find it anywhere. Like, it's not on streaming services available in the UK, at least. And also, it's like so small scale that I couldn't even find a Naughty Boy link either. They're making a Smile too? I don't know. I would believe that they are. It seems that kind of thing. Right, what's next? This way. Okay. Hey, Maze God. How you doing? How was your day? Sorry, sorry nobody popped in. That voice chat gets pretty active at night, but people don't tend to use it during the day. Is anybody tired of Saw? I am sorry to say that I actually really like Saw. I think it's stupid, and I love it. I love that what's his name can never be allowed to just rest. They're like, no, we got to bring him back. Tobin Bell's like 90 years old now. They're like, yeah, that's fine. They've made it so that the entirety of Saw happens within like 6 weeks. Really funny. Love that as well. Jigsaw was silly. Spiral was dumb. It's just exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend Smile. Like, it's fine. It's just... there's like better stuff out there, you know? Oh, thank you, Brian. Do horror movies make money? I think so. Like, the really good ones do. Because they're usually made on such a small budget. Like, I remember The Conjuring was made on a budget of like 20 mil. When you think about how much that's earned, that's pretty... I guess with horror, if you hit the jackpot, you like really hit the jackpot, but it's a gamble. Spiral was silly Billy. I liked it, but it was silly. Uni work, one of my weekly writings finished, so that's good. Oh, amazing. What kind of stuff do you write? Yeah, I did talk about a bunch of the movies that we covered in movie nights. The thing is, some of the movies we watched, I was like, oh, I don't really want to make videos on this. Like, that Dawn of the Dead remake we watched, I was like, this ain't my thing. Yeah, Paranormal Activity is huge, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Spiral was adorable. The worst thing about the Spiral was that it had... What's his name? Chris Rock. To be fair, I do need to write my notes up for that and turn that into one of my October reviews, because he was horrendous. From what I understand, in some of his scenes, he was basically told to just riff, like just come up with something, you know, make it funny. But what he does is talk about how, like, women cheat on you. And I was like, well, maybe they do, but, I don't know, it just kept having these incel-y cutaways. Okay, so the next collectible is only on Nightmare difficulty. I could easily miss that, so I have to be careful for that. Chess or checkers fan? I love kitchen floors. Hush! No! I heard Hush was really good. There was also an old, like, teenage fiction novel called Hush that I remember had, like, an angel guy in it that was, like, darkly cool and mean. And I never read it. Certainly not the protagonist.
This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything when it was getting closer.
Oh, thank you, Chugs. He was doing... Are you kidding me that he was doing unused bits from his comedy special? Because it was awful. Like, they'd give him, like, 4 minutes worth of dialogue just to say what was on his mind. And he was like, women, while I'm at work, they're fucking around. And I'm like, who hurt you? I don't know who Roddy Piper is. Is he one of your porn stars? Okay, so there's a TV show in this bit. You eat the piece? I think I would let somebody win if they ate a chess piece. Have a good evening, Alice. I love a brilliantly goofy antagonist. I love how when the shroud comes off, he's just a guy. Like, he's just a guy with like the palest, roundest face. Rowdy Roddy. 2 episodes of Always Sunny. Maybe I would know if I saw him. Oh, that was close. Oh. Yes, Mike Flanagan's great. I know, I don't deserve to be walking this earth right now. Oh, but yeah, God. What a week. Good, thank you, Ryan. How have you been? Are you going to that gig that Alice is at? Yeah, we gotta watch this TV. I don't know if we have to sit and watch the episodes. Oh, thank you for gifting us sub to Zebra. I appreciate it. Do we have to sit and watch these? You're gonna be working at it? Oh, sick. The lead singer. Da-da-da-da-da. Chris Rock wanted to reboot the Saw series? Holy shit, I had no idea. Right, we've done the bulldozer trophy. Next bit is the coffee thermos, which we've done. And then, God, it's not for a while. Wow, did I miss that collectible first time through as well? Tragic. It was his baby passion project. Oh man, he was the worst part of it. I think I would have loved that movie so much more if, oh god. I think I would have loved that movie so much more if he wasn't in it. Been about 5 hours, and at least it wasn't yesterday with 14 hours. My god, Ryan, what do you do? I thought you just did shenanigans, like, online. I can't imagine you having a real job. I say my job being entirely online as well. Yeah. Oh, bless him. Poor Mr. Rock. Yeah, I liked the guy that he worked with. The saw traps in Spiral were really good as well. I wonder if Mr. Rock designed those. But no, God, how bizarre. Oh, sick. Cool, Ryan. Find a vehicle? Oh. My gym flooded for a week. My gym is made of, like, plywood. It's out in the middle of nowhere. It's literally, like, a unit in an industrial park. So it doesn't even have a door. It's just, like, a rolling, corrugated metal sheet that you have to lift up. No AC, no heating. It's literally just, like, a metal shack full of, like, equipment that is going rusty. It's been going rusty for a long time. It's right at the end of an industrial park. My friends make me call them when I'm walking home. Kind of like an oven. I guess more like one of those barbecues you buy from like Aldi. You know, the little temporary ones made of foil. It's kind of like that. Okay, so when we get to like a mound of logs, we take a right. And there should be a coffee thermos. Oh yeah, I definitely won't have this one. This one's in the middle of nowhere.
It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Yeah. I really like the gym. They don't hire cleaners, so we have to clean it ourselves as we use it. It does have water, but it's like one of those office water coolers. Why is that your gym choice? It is the only one I can walk to. All of the others I would have to drive to. KIA Fitness. Yeah, no, it's just the only one nearby. Oh, I was hoping that would be the trophy. I don't think I've driven off a cliff in this, unless you're talking about like my gym, in which case no. Yeah, I get microplastic office water. To be fair, I love the crunch of a microplastic. Yeah, it's all good shit. It's 20 quid a month. It's 24 hours. It's 24/7, which is, I don't know how many people would dare venture into that park once it gets dark. Although once I was in a really bad mood and I went there at like 11 PM. And it wasn't empty, to be fair, so there's clearly some people out there. Probably bartenders. Although that seems simultaneously early and late for a bartender. It was a Sunday night, so maybe that's why. These cars are made of, like, crap. Alright, let's see what's in here now. Should be a... Oh, it's a radio show? Damn, I've already listened to these. Let's grab some items instead then. The water you can buy in Greg's is chewy. How could you... I was going to say how could you tell it was chewy, but... I guess you would just chew it. Are you saying it's like crunchy or slimy? Chewy water. Okay, so I'm gonna follow it this way. There should be something along the right. Thick water. Well, I can believe it. Greg's is strange. I almost applied to work for Greg's once. I think I did apply. And when they replied, I just ghosted them. They were like, do you want to come in for an interview? By the way, you'll be working like 4 AM to lunchtime every day. And I was like, I just don't think that I'm ready to do a 4 AM shift. If it was like a local bakery, I think I would have, but I don't want us. Hey Shekel, how you doing? I saw you talking up a storm about Armored Core today. There's always one topic of conversation that gets you like riled. You'll speak for a good 6 minutes about it, and I'm like, damn. Oh, thank you, Lime. I got this jumper a while ago. I didn't wear it because it's got like puffy sleeves, which makes me feel weird. But why not? Why not? I love. You know, there was a point in my life where I was a 5 AM waker-upper. Wasn't enjoyable to. I can't believe they did water so bad that you couldn't drink it. Like, I believe it. Don't get me wrong. Oh, thank you, Lime. Apparently there's some stuff in here. Right at the top. Oh, it's a manuscript page, and I definitely already have it. But we're here now, so let's get it. Oh, maybe I don't. Okay, so next one's when we get to the coal mine. Are you cosplaying a chessboard? I am. I love Armored Core. I played all the PS1 and PS2 games. It's driving me crazy. My GPU can't handle AC6. It's mad how many Armored Core fans have started to meet lately, because I never heard of it. For me, like, Time Splitters was my childhood. Then this Armored Core comes out, and Armored Core game comes out, and everyone's like, "Oh, I love Armored Core." Like, I've never. It doesn't seem my thing at all, to be fair. Robots and mechs, not really interested that much. So, 6 AM isn't too bad. Like, I've definitely gotten up at 6 AM for plenty of jobs. But 4 AM shift, imagine getting up at 3 AM.
The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Okay, so we already got this one. Now we gotta read this. Wow. Blooded so much. Grab my manuscript. It had a round, chewy feel in the mouth. Well, I believe you. I just don't know how to put it into words. I feel like for me, if I played a chess game, my temptation would be to just go against like a Grandmaster AI and just copy what they do. So there should be a thermos at the bottom.
You know where Mirror Peak is?
Mirror Peak.
North of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't
Yeah, I'll definitely have this one. Your shift ends at 1 AM. I guess ends isn't too bad. Have you ever tried playing chess on your top? I need to change in a minute. First of all, because I am fucking roasting. But secondly, because I came here to bully you, Andy, not the other way around. I fucking hate chess as well. I fucking hate chess.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
It makes me feel stupid.
It was close. Maybe closer than...
Hey, Enigma. How you doing? The puffy sleeves are nice, but I am fucking melting. It's because I had to put a vest top on underneath. Those two things aren't conducive. There's no air. In fact, yeah. Let me go and put a t-shirt on now, because what it will do is it will just make me drowsy. If I am warm and cozy, I'll just be low energy. A memory test. A memory test. Oh. Thanks, Abby. Oh. There were some kids playing outside super loud, and I was like, oh no, they're gonna be audible. They're gonna be audible on the stream. They weren't. Oh. Oh, children are alright. I assume you haven't watched The Queen's Gambit. Yeah, I've never seen that. That's got the woman from The Menu? What's it called? The one with Voldemort in it. Not the kids. I'm like, kids are gonna do something silly, like read out my full address. Alright. Can check. Cool. So next one isn't until we are falling into a train. Ah, to be fair, that feels so much better. I was like, well hot. I bought it because I thought it said cucky. I was like, that's exactly what I want. Easy. This game really never lets you run out of anything, which is quite nice. So I ended up having my my performance review meeting, and it went so well. I had one of the other senior managers come in, and I was like, just come in and just watch. And because he was there, he got to see that, like, he got to see my boss's bullshit, like, firsthand. So he was watching it, and he kept interjecting, and he was like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you can't punish her for this. And my boss would be like, I can do whatever I want. It's within the PIP review. And he was like, well, I mean, you can't, it's not her job. Like, you're punishing her for not doing her job. And he was like, well, I will do that. And I was like, yes! Like, I'm definitely, even if I wasn't gonna lose my job at the end of the next segment, I would definitely be looking elsewhere anyway, so. Yeah, the fact that you keep taking the guns away in this game is stupid. You're a bit more quiet today. You might have gone deaf. I don't think so. I changed mics a few days ago. Bit quiet. Well, to be fair, I turned the game volume up. Is that better? It's because it's really hard for me to hear what's going on in the game. Oh. So when we're going up some stairs into a big room, there'll be a ladder up and a thermos at the top. Cool. Just people, yeah, what can I say? These youngsters. Also, I'm super excited to get the 100% for Spyro 3. I can't believe we've managed to do every Spyro game in a single sitting each. Now, this game does not have a lot of variation, which is kind of staggering for how long it goes on for. I mean, I've managed to rush through this game pretty fast. I mean, I say that, I'm not even halfway through the trophy guide. But, yeah, there's far too much going on for, like, for what it is, you know? So yeah, let's just take the next, like, another stroll through this big forest. Like, maybe we'll find something new there. It's ass. I will be excited to get it done though, and we do have the DLCs to do as well. I'll make sure to do the DLCs on stream. An egg grow and break apart. I'm lost. I'm lost. My flare gun. Yeah, some of them are wearing tracksuits. I couldn't tell you why. Oh, Spyro 3. Yes. Eggs grow and break apart. He picks them up and they hatch, if that's what you mean. Yeah, to be fair, the first time I played through feels a lot longer than this time, which I can't tell is whether it's in Alan Wake's, like, credit that it's shorter the second time round. I guess every game is. But, like, it's pretty obscene. Oh boy. Hell yeah. Let me go. Wheaties here. I don't know if you can hear her screaming, but... What is it? What's up? She's found my bank cards. Ow. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. She's very chatty. I really like that about her. Cats are like Seffi's pretty quiet most of the time. I mean, she's there. Hey, Seffi. Hi. You know, she's not said a word. Oh no, I've knocked my monitor. Seffi broke my monitor about 2 years ago, and I've simply not fixed it. Yeah, Seffi's just there. She's been there the whole time, just sitting sentinel of the desk. Really is adorable. She's sat on my passport. What are you doing? I really like long-haired cats as well because they get like pantaloons. Same enemies, same possessed objects, same running around collecting batteries and bullets. Yep. That is exactly how it is. You are completely on the money. This definitely is not even slightly my favourite game, I don't think. It's very, like, it can be tiring to play this. Like, when we do Spyro on the stream, I can sit and do it the entirety. It'll take me, like, what did it take last time? Like 6.5 hours? Fine. Not an issue. But Alan Wake, I get tired after, like, 90 minutes. Oh, she's sucking the blanket. I guess she does it as, like, a comfort thing, but she makes my blankets all drooly. She'll do it to my duvet while I'm trying to sleep as well. Like, oh my god. What are you doing, girl? Also, I sleep on my side, and she loves to, like, sleep right behind my back. Like, basically under me. I'm like, girl, I am gonna roll onto you one day. Like, you gotta be so careful. Hey, Cranky. How you doing? Crush the baby. Goodness. Not witty. Not witty. Oh. Yeah, the sooner we're through with Alan Wake, the better. But I don't know what we'll do after that. Oh, Returnal. I don't remember. Okay, so we got this, which I already have. So the next one is, I think when we get to the area that I died a lot in. Yeah, and the thing with dogs as well is that they're a bit bigger. Whereas like with a cat, I'm like, if I accidentally rolled onto you, would you... I love the fix there, Cracky. I'm like, would you be able to say something? But yeah, she's very foolish. She's still going. I feel like kittens are built like a little bag full of matches. I worry. My cat used to come lie across my throat in the middle of the night when she was a baby. Aww! Maybe she was protecting it. I remember I very briefly went out with somebody whose cat would like lie on your face. But she, like the cat, she was a Siamese, so she was like super soft. She was the softest. So it was like, I don't know, having a cotton wool ball lying on your face. It was lovely. I don't like the way these guys flank. Like, get out of here, you know? Ah, shit. Yep, I got too warm in my sweater. Also, Andy bullied me. You're allergic to your cat? That's a shame. I would hate if I was allergic to cats. Also, apparently cat allergies can develop as well. That sucks. Like, I love Seffi and Woody very much, but if I couldn't breathe out of my nose, they would be going to stay with my parents. Yeah, and he bullies everybody. It's his job. See you soon, Lime Tree. My brother has finished editing one of my YouTube videos, so I already got more. I didn't upload for like 6 weeks, and now I have like 3 videos in the next few weeks. Shame on you for being allergic to cats, but Green, that's what you get. See you soon, mate. What did Andy do in that Spyro 1 stream? Oh, was it when he framed you? Yeah, he did snitch. Snitches get goth waitresses. A baddie script. Keeping like one eye on this video. Yeah. I love snitches. My baddie script. I don't know why, Alan. I mean, I don't know why he's picking up manuscript pages, to be honest. He's a builder. Okay, so I've definitely already done this. Because I remember this. And there was a thermos after this as well. Well, I go to read Andy's messages. Between Alan and Ethan Winters, who is my favourite hero looking for his wife. Can I say Jason Brody? Oh, Mia especially not. Like, with Alice, she's basically just a damsel in distress most of the time, so we don't really see her, like, evolve. But Mia gets enough screen time for us to realise that she's really annoying. It's alright, Andy's a gentleman, I think. Oh, a pumpy. Oh, looks like there's something this way. Apparently it's a coffee thermos. Okay, so we want to go up to this house. There should be a coffee thermos on the bed, but it looks like I have it, which isn't good. Because we now have to get out. And for some reason this area has like tons of enemies in it. Oh, did you forget, Chugs? I love remembering stuff. It's like my second favourite thing. Man, I'm tired. I should have taken a nap before I did this this stream. It's too late now though. I don't remember. Get it? Do you ever just sit there and able to sleep at 1 AM and remember that cringy shit you did as a kid? No. I actually have fully forgiven myself for anything I did. Hey, Strong. As a kid, I no longer cringe. I was so proud of that one. Get it? Because we were talking about memory. Ow! Fuck. Yeah, I sometimes I cringe at myself for stuff that I did as an adult. Like once, I didn't quite know what to do on the motorway. I did a silly thing, and I was really embarrassed because I got beeped at. But, like, when you're a kid, you can't blame yourself for that. If you're embarrassed at how you were as a kid, it means that you've changed. You should allow yourself that. I can't tell if we've been past this. Yeah, well, the issue with getting beeped at when you do something embarrassing as well is that it's recognition that somebody has noticed you and feels so strongly about what you've done that they're going to make noise. I love cats. Bless you, Cranky. The autocorrect isn't taking care of you today. Bless you, Strong. Well, hopefully they weren't crimes. I think the trick is to just be like, would anybody care? Like, would I care if this was somebody else? No. Oh, good. Good, Strong. I really hate these. They take so long to kill. Also, there's a few combat segments that we basically have to do without dying, which will be quite something. Interesting, Strong. You are very judgmental, Caitlin. I am terrified of you. But you keep me on my toes, you know. How did your nostril transplant go? Our next collectible is here. Okay, so it's in this house. It's to the left of this house. It's like... Oh, it's in nightmare difficulty only. Alright, well, I guess I'll go fuck myself then. Okay, so when we get to the objective where it's like cross the ghost town. Oh, it's here. Okay, so there's a manuscript right in front of us. Oh dear. I love getting flashbanged. Womp womp. What is the tone that you're supposed to imagine the words womp womp in? I can't... Is it to a tune of something? Because I would assume it's like wah wah wah, but that's 3. I feel like if you're going to write 2, you'd write 3, so I can't figure out what it would be. Aside from Archer. Oh, I've seen Archer. I don't know that. Whoops. A sad trombone. A rusty trombone. It's like a 3rd step. My nostril transplant was a success, although the recovery stuff is gross. How is the recovery going? 2 descending notes. Womp womp. Womp womp. Well, we'll get there. Ow! Fuck off. I bet these hurt like a bitch on Nightmare. These are basically one-shot kills anyway. Oh, you got that crazy recipe, Strong. I don't mean a barbecue, Coca-Cola and soya shame you, but this is some crazy shit to eat. It's alright. I'm womp-womping in my room alone like an idiot as well, except, being observed. So, defeat the train to unlock the Iron Horse trophy. Oh yeah, we've done that. It's really delicious. I don't believe you, but I'm glad you're home cooking. Coca-Cola. Oh, I remember this bit. This bit's the bit with the fucking door that it took me ages to open. Better than KFC. Why compare those two specifically strong? What's KFC ever done to you? Oh, find the key. Oh. Which one's the bit where we have to, like, shoot the door open instead? You've sent me a womp-womp. Thank you. Okay, so once we're inside, there's more. I thought you'd love Iron Brew. There's a Slimming World recipe called Diet Coke Chicken. What's happened to the people of England? What have we become? Okay, so I feel like, yeah, this is unmissable. TV show 8 of 14. Okay. Wap, wap, wah. Alright, when we have to climb a wall, the next one. There are far too many collectibles in this game. Oh, Seffi's here. Hey, Seffers. I hate brew. I don't love it. I feel like if I was offered Iron Brew, I would have it if there was nothing else. Even water. I would probably have water over Iron Brew. Not that I don't like it, it's just like, there are other soft drinks that are better. I wouldn't bother. Up higher, I think. We need to get to the chest. Iron Diet Coke chicken. Do you make Diet Coke chicken for weddings, Burgery? Where the fuck? Oh, I think it's this way. Not yet. Classy. I think the most annoying food combination is chili and chocolate. I'm like, you just don't need to ruin this. It's fine. Like, stop reinventing the wheel. I was on the fence about, like, praline or praline, whatever it's called. But to do this, like, to do more, to layer this, is disrespectful. Salted caramel. Oh yeah, I got the trophy for, killing 1,000 birds, by the way. That took a while. Praline. Far too many birds. Thank you. I can't wait to see the bits that will drive me around the bend on Nightmare difficulty. Jolene. Straight sugar than praline. Praline. Yeah, my mum really likes it, so she always asks for it for Christmas. I'm like, what illness is this? Right, so down here, there should be a chest. Maureen. Without warning, the headache stabbed in my brain. Fantine. My favourite Bioshock character. Okay, there should be a manuscript at some point. But I definitely remember picking one up in here, so I am going to assume that we already have it. Pantene! Is it praline? Help me. I once had a chocolate thing called Mississippi Mud Pie. That was amazing. That was like... I don't think I could eat it now as an adult, but I remember I had a slice of it when I was a kid, and it was the kind of thing that, like... I don't know, filled my memories for years. Oh, yeah. I'd one in Texas. Oh, you love Texas. You always tell me about how much you love Texas. Nice shooting, Tex. Oh yeah, they are. I live for diabetes. Aha! I needed this. Alright, next bit. Alright, so when we go through like a little door, we should head down into a bit. There will be a thermos on the right. Bobby Kotick did this to me. First he came for the breast milk, then my XP farm. What is what are you talking about? Ow. Oh, I am so fucking lucky. Sometimes the flashbangs, like, detonate immediately. Sometimes they take a few seconds, and I don't know whether it's like a holding X thing or what. Oh man! Wait, why did they remove the modes? Just because it was so easy to farm XP? That seems counterintuitive. Bobby Kotick, you freak. The thing is, I love that you can abuse that man as much as you want, because I don't think there's a thing you could accuse him of that wouldn't be true. Therefore, it's not slander.
Up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Oh, this fucking puzzle. Get down here. I love the occasional attempts this game makes to, like, be puzzly. Oh, to be fair, I remember when that happened to me similarly in GTA. I was trying to get to level 100 for the trophy, and I remember that I would wait for them to do, like, special XP weekends. And I remember on Valentine's Day of this year, they were running an event called Shotgun Wedding, where you basically were just at Palito Bay, but with a shotgun. And it was fantastic, and it was like 30,000 XP per match. More if you won. And then they just... The rotation ended, and then it was like, oh yeah, you're gonna have to do like this special kind of drag race if you want XP. And I was like, no. No, 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 no. Oh, bastards. Right, 1 minute. I've got this fucking thing. Where is it? Sometimes she makes that noise because she's bringing me her toy, but not today. I'm so annoyed that they patched the race XP thing on GTA 5. Like, the thing is, if you raced for 8 hours, you would get 8 hours worth of XP on the original PlayStation 3 version. And I'm like, if I wanted to race for 8 hours, and my PS3 lasted 8 hours, just let me play the mode, you know? Like, there are very few people on this planet that are going to do 8 hours worth of racing just to get money on GTA. Like, beyond getting to, like, level 120, there's not that much benefit in power leveling on GTA. But they patched it. And then on the PS4, they replaced it with other ways to get money. But on the PS3, it was fucked. It was absolutely fucked. it took a long time to get anywhere near level 100. Oh, PS3 was shit. I remember I just kept doing one of the heist introductions over and over again. And then I'd do some races, and you got like 600 XP for a race. I think you needed something like 1 million for level 100, so it was not fair. Oh, there's a can pyramid here. Maybe, oh, I guess you have to do all of them. Fair enough. Yeah, I really wish they hadn't patched the XP farms on PS3, because that game was barren. Absolutely barren. They made it so that you can import and export your characters freely on the PS5 version now, like across the gens, which is good. Yeah, I guess I don't know if I don't play any Destiny, so I don't know if it would be similar. Like, well, I don't think your level in Destiny does affect so much your abilities, right? It's not like you get more stats and things. Used to get 9 levels in 20 minutes, now it's 10 levels an hour. Ooh dear. How far off are you now? Oh no, my lift. Oof. Well, 19 hours. You love playing COD all day. Which skin was it you wanted as well? GTA's experience grind was an actual, like, malignant tumor on the face of online gaming because, oh whoops, I flashbanged myself, because it was definitely like a blueprint for a bunch of other games to just add grind for the sake of grind, and so few of those other games came even slightly close to GTA's like popularity. So they'd be like, yeah, we're gonna make it like 200 hours for you to max level on this. Is anybody else playing it? No. Generic ass Milsim skin, but it's free. Absolutely crazy. Oh no. Aw, Seffi's giving Woody a bath. I just can't believe that the PS3 version was so bad. Because they originally had like double and triple XP weekends, so you could at least do that. You know, you could at least time it with that. But after a while they stopped doing those. Oh, to be fair, Nicki Minaj's skin looks hilarious. Yep, you get punished if people left mid-game. Absolutely tragic. Hell yeah. Alright, what next? So when we walk between like 2 big trees, there's a sign in front of us, Cauldron Lake. Okay. There's a trophy for getting to Cauldron Lake within like 30 minutes, and I do wonder which Cauldron Lake. What are you shouting at her for? Check it out! Haha! Hey, Raincoat, how you doing? She's long. She is a brown eye. She's smoky. Hey, Scobie. Check this cat out. You know, I invited Scobie to come around and meet my kitten, and he said he was busy. He was busy. Seffi's trying to punch her. Go on, Seth. Ah, she's a great colour. She's all smoky. Too busy for kitty? For the kitty? Kitty. I love cat. $160p. Damn. Ah, look at that. Perfect aim. Consider yourself dobbed. I love that emote though. I want something like that. I need to get more emotes. Mainly because I was like, oh, I'll keep my emotes just in case I dye my hair back to brown. And now it's been 2.5 years. I should do something about that. Sign. I can't believe I have to read all the fucking signs. So when we get to the other end of the bridge, if we follow it round, there should be a thermos. Any day now. So weird seeing myself with brown hair. I mean, I guess it doesn't look too different with these pink lights on, but it's proper blonde. How's the game? Still mid as hell? Yeah, super mid. Like, only now am I realising just how long this game is. And we haven't even started the Nightmare run yet, because I didn't realise that this game has no collectible tracking. So I had to start a brand new game and just play through it and get every collectible. And I did do some of it off stream, and I will finish it off stream. And I have plenty of time during the day now. But yeah, it feels like a waste. A waste of my time, a waste of the stream's time. And also I forgot to play it on normal as well, so we won't get the trophy for finishing the game on normal. My fault, you know, completely my fault. Yeah, don't worry about it, Chugs, you weren't missing anything. Me with brown hair is just like the most NPC looking person ever. Now I just look like I have daddy issues, which is kind of the look I was going for, so. Alright, so if we follow this, go left, there should be a chest. Aha! It's right here. Okay, now, next manuscript page should be like down a thingy. NPC vibes is cool. Well, it's too late. I always go to the barber and tell them I want to look like I have had I thought you said have had mummy issues. I was like, you don't recover from those, my friend. What do you mean? But no, have mad mummy issues. Yeah, I think that's an easy look to achieve. I think mad mummy issues is like longish hair. Not long hair, like, middle part. I'm talking like Daniel from Amnesia. Yeah, like Matt Mercer. Yeah. Maybe even a little bit shorter, just somewhere in that region of hair. That's mummy issues here. I think it's because they want somebody to stroke it. Yeah, long hair and the clean-shaven face. That's you every day, Scobie. Why am I in here? Do I need to? Oh yeah. Your hair growing is boring. Oh, you can jazz it up. You can jazz it up. Ooh, yeah. I vote pink. I think I'd like to go pastel pink next. Mainly because when I have these lights on, my hair looks pink anyway. And people are always like, oh, I love your hair. It's like kind of like a lavender colour. And I'm like, no, it's just blonde. Depends on how recently I've used the purple shampoo. It can also be silver. Oh, look how they make it so that you can't skip this bit. Dickheads. I really miss Song of Horror. Maybe I should get the Japanese version so that I can do that one as well. Lime green. That's cool. Which hair colour did you get treated the worst with? Because that's the one I'm going to go for. Oh, we did Song of Horror on stream like last year and it was amazing. I bought that game on your recommendation. Play it. 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 Go play it. Play it. It was so good, Viz. Like the Lovecraft difficulty run was actually, it was somewhere between like despair and hilarious. So the game's got a bunch of mechanics that will randomly interrupt your gameplay, and they are like insta death mechanics. So if your character dies, in one of those things, mini games, they die forever. It's permadeath. And on Lovecraft difficulty, they have like no visual aids, and they're fucking hard as nails. I remember I had to Google one of them because what had worked for me in all the other difficulties had just stopped working for me. Yakuza. Yes, Shekel, yes! Blue hair is a great hair colour because, like, kids think you're a... Oh, this is the 30... Oh, it's over here. Kids think you're a fairy, and old men fear you, and that's like the perfect balance to strike. Song of Horror seems like it would get the old heart pumping in. Oh yeah. It's got such a perfect mix of like tension and jump scares. It's absolutely like... It's a perfect horror game, I think. Not necessarily in the sense that it's like something that everybody will love, but I think in terms of what it does it like amazing. And every character has like individually modelled teeth, which is an exercise in a horror of its own. Gonna play Lies of P? I would really like to play Lies of P. I want to finish Alan Wake first. And maybe something else. Oh yeah, and I have to do Hotline Miami as well. Oh boy. Dark green here. Looking like old Greg. Maybe yellow for the lives. The issue with yellow is that it looks like a bad bleach job. Like, I remember when I was at school, there were a bunch of kids that bleached their hair and it would just be like the brightest possible yellow. They look like an egg. Hotline Miami is pretty short. Whenever I see IIRC, it's really hard to visualize that as if I remember correctly. Let me out. User 8791543. Oh, I remember ours was a guy. His name was Kane. That man looked like an egg yolk. He grew up to be a stunner though. Like, I'll give him that, but yeah, when he was in year 7, he looked like the back of a duckling. Oh, so we have to read the thing now. Okay. Oh, I had somebody reach out to me who's been watching my videos for a while, and he was like, "Hey, so I saw you were talking about, no, I saw on your wish list you had a PSVR. I have an old one if you'd like it." And I had to do some shuffling around to find somebody who would let me use their address, because I was like, I can't give you my address, I'm sorry. But if he's legit, which I really hope he is, I could have a PSVR. I don't know if I'd be able to use it on stream though. I don't think you can use the chat. But I mean, like, sign me up. It was a very, 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 very nice offer. But you always have to be super skeptical with people online, for obvious reasons. Yeah, I promised that I was going to pay attention to the story, and I seem to have forgotten to again. Maybe I'll pay attention in the Nightmare playthrough. Mr. Hartman. Please with the spinning and search. Let me out. Oh. Get out the way. It's your best guess of what's going on. Everything I write becomes real, and I hate my wife, so she died. Also, there's like a really old woman. She gave me my power to make everything I write real. I heard amazing things about this game's story, and I've not given it a chance to prove itself. Everybody's like, oh, you know, the combat's not great, but the story's amazing. And I'm like, oh, cool. I don't know anything about that. So when we go back up into here, there will be a coffee thermos on the desk. And a sign. Fat walking. Unskippable cutscenes or unskippable talking sections. Yeah, they're the same thing really, aren't they? Except, I guess the thing with unskippable talking sections is that you can be annoyed and you can like walk around. You know, you get the annoyance out. But obviously with cutscenes you can just skip them, so fat walking. Playing this just made me download Control again. Redhead. Everything can be explained logically. I'm so excited to finish the Spyro series again. What a childhood. What a day. Dr. Hartman, please proceed. Shattered memories! I remember us once, we had a video game club, and instead of talking about whatever the game was, we just talked about shattered memories. We like all were like, oh yeah, the game was fine, for 5 minutes, and then we talked about Silent Hill for like 55 minutes. Yes, CJ, absolutely. Like when an NPC you're supposed to follow is just stopped still, and you have to figure out whether or not it's because you've gone too far ahead of them, or you have to go behind them, and you can't get it to work at all. I really want to play Shattered Memories, but I don't have a Wii. I guess I'll have to emulate it. Skateboard. Yeah, I don't remember being amazing at the Spyro skateboard, but I'll have a crack at it. Yeah, I didn't play Shattered Memories either. I wanted to play all of the Silent Hill games, but then I had a look on the Wikipedia page. There are fucking there's like 40, and they all get progressively worse. Oh, my parents. Yeah, you good point. My parents will have one. I just banded down the button to the horse so it would ride along and just ignore the game for 10 minutes till the story came again. Oh, but those are the best bits. Those are the best bits. We should do Red Dead Redemption. That's it. That's what we'll do. I loved 100% in that so much. The hardest trophy in that game was the fucking horseshoe one. You ever did that? Alright, I'll grab the thermos if it's here, and it's not, so we'll go and look at this. Then we will go through here? Not yet. Well, when we do get through here, we'll read the thing on the wall. Wang's video. There was an amazing admin on the Silent Hill Wikipedia that went insane and just started like filling it with his circumcision fan theory, and he had to get like removed. It was like a whole thing. That weird story the psychiatrist told had anything to do with actual practice. What, in this game? The circumcision theory, yeah. I don't remember what his theory specifically was. There must be some screenshots still, You were close, to be fair, Chugs. I think that first S was just supposed to be a C. Yeah, I think, I can't remember what it was supposed to be. If anybody can find the circumcision theory, please share it. But yeah, basically, he went a little bit mad, filled the wiki with his circumcision theory, then got banned, and then I think there was some more drama after that, but, whatever it was, I didn't see it. Also, I did have one, glitched in a good way trophy on this. So you know how you're supposed to use the jukebox twice? I used it in the first place you can use it when we played through on stream for the first time, and then I tried to use it in the second place and I couldn't because I hadn't used it properly in the first place. So when I restarted the game now, I got the trophy just walking into the room. So that one was like a variable thing. Yes. Circumcision theory on my search history. You people need to figure out the benefits of incognito mode. I live alone and I still use incognito mode. I don't know who I'm ashamed of seeing my searches, but maybe I just don't want my adverts to become them. Amazing. Return to your room. I need to find a TV. I am uncomfortable. Oh, it's just, to be fair, I don't know why that person did it. It was funny, though. Oh, if you could copy-paste any of it for me, I'd appreciate it. Okay, so we needed to watch this. This is apparently unmissable, but I would argue that it is missable. And then the thermos over here, which I think I already have. Yeah. Okay. Hello, PK. I'm good, thank you. I'm very tired today. Normally I have a tiny stream before I... normally I have a tiny stream. Normally I have a tiny nap before I stream. And it more just gives me a way to, like, reset after a long day. Like, it's like just turning something off and on again. And then I wake up and I'm fresh and I can just go. Like, it's easy. But I didn't do that today. My streams are markedly different if I do or don't have a nap first. Yeah, I can't remember what reminded me of the circumcision thing, but yeah, it's just happens, doesn't it? Go rogue, talk about circumcision. Okay. Have you not chugged copious amounts of carbonated energy drinks? I don't own any carbonated energy drinks. That being said, I probably could have had a coffee, but a nap is also good. A nap is also good. Oh yeah, we need these keys. I cannot wait to give this game the attention it deserves and, like, really, you know, put myself into a genuine playthrough where I try really hard. Listen to all 3 records? No. Oh yeah, I got too hot. So if we take a left and then take a right. Beautiful. Should be a coffee thermos on the back window. No. Should have that Sneak Energy sponsor isn't far off. Oh, I can't wait to, like, melt my insides. I want to turn my appendix into, like, gravy granules. Yeah. I think maybe I drink too much Diet Coke. I definitely have, like, 5 a day, so... That Lewis Hamilton monster is really nice. Oh, these are all, like, pages that are added automatically. Yeah, I don't think I definitely get like 5 fruit and veg, just not in a day. Blah blah blah. I don't want to hear it. Am I supposed to read them? I don't think so. Oh, thank you, PK. I'm glad you liked the video. That was a lot of fun to make, to be fair. I don't normally do movie reviews because I don't know. It's not really my thing. But oh, thank God, it's missing in nightmare mode. Okay. Amount of Diet Coke that would go. Yeah, I think for a human to like overdose on Diet Coke, I'm pretty sure that would take like, oh fuck. Do I have to press something? Oh yeah. I think the amount of caffeine or aspartame in Diet Coke that's bad for you is like the equivalent of 800 cans or something, so I'm not too fussed about that. I don't think I'll hit 800 cans. I'll be mindful, but I don't think I will. Oh, 5,400's a bit easier to not hit. I really hated that that news story. I had a bunch of people being like, "Oh, look at this! Diet Coke's really bad for you." And I was like, "Have you read the study? You fucking read it?" I was so annoyed. I was like, "Stop sending me this! Like, stop sending me this because of the headline." What, is it not enough Diet Coke? They never read the study. To be fair, I think you can expect a study to be legit. Like, when we're scrolling stuff, we don't necessarily have time to fact check everything, so there is a certain expectation you can have that what you're reading isn't going to be like a massive lie. But at the same time, you really should check. Yeah, 3 times a day. Oh yeah, this is where you get the boob tube trophy. But we don't need it, because we have it. Yeah, like you expect the study to be legit. I think it's not good for them to pretend that you're gonna die from Diet Coke. Cleared up my skin! Ooh, fantastic. I love how, like, unpredictable skin is. Some people are like, oh yeah, I stopped eating pizza, and now my skin cleared up. And I'm like, yeah, but pizza? And once I stopped eating ham, my skin cleared up. Fight the system, Scooby. Oh, I have to read this. Great. And there should be a thermos here. Already got it. And then, not for a while. Cool. All he eats is red meat and sparkling water. Yeah. Look at what an Adonis he is. Oh yeah, I bet, Zebra, I bet. That doesn't make sense, Andrew. Oh, I can still send you the code. To be fair, I know that you followed me on Instagram, and I followed back, and I was like, I'm so tired. I'm gonna send the code tomorrow, and then I forgot. Damn right, PK. I'm just gonna read this again even though we don't have to. Oh, Baz.
You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
I love HelloFresh. Today I had fajita loaded potato wedges and it was delicious. Super filling. It's weird how like filling potato is. I feel like it's a fairly, not underrated carb because like who doesn't like potatoes, but I feel like its benefits are fairly underrepresented. My cousin. Let's go bowling. Wait, do you actually have a cousin called Alan, Scobie? Nobody has a cousin called Alan. Frozen tempura chicken fillets. That sounds good. Oh, I was gonna say nobody has a cousin called Alan. Baked potatoes. I love potatoes too. Oh, I love like stuffed potato skins. Like cheese and bacon ones. Oh. You don't have a cousin called Alan. Nobody has a cousin called Alan. That's not a name that... That's like a... I don't know. It's just like a guy's name. That's not legit. Oh, Birch. Oh, I forgot to keep track. 1 minute. Okay, yep, that was the right manuscript page. Hey Richard, how you doing? Ever since I found that huge spider in my house, I have been far too scared to like pick items up in case something falls out underneath. I would die. Okay, so there should be a bench with a manuscript page on. It's not there. Yes! Oh, gnocchi. I think gnocchi is good when it's like thoroughly cooked. I don't think you can have gnocchi al dente because it's just... It can be so like doughy if you do it wrong, I think. Yeah, some babies have strange names. Although the person that serves me coffee at Costa just had a child called Cruise Rider. I was like, it's not a name I would have gone with, but fair enough. Oh, Fizz. Writer's strike is over, but actor's strike is still going. Hey, we're 1 day closer to that Last of Us 2 Season 2. Yeah, like, you understand that everybody... Yeah, I know what you mean. I've had a few bosses called Graham. I've never met a child called Graham. The amount of fear you have for basically everything except clowns. Yeah, yeah, everything is scary. Yeah, gnocchi can be super dense. Be doughy. I like getting achievements. Who is this? Oh, come on, I'm getting headshots. Wow, Jesus. Okay, so there should have been a thermos here. And if we run around the back... okay, next checkpoint-ish. Is The Last of Us show any good? I didn't think it was great. But some people really liked it, so I Can't judge. I stopped watching around episode 4, I think. I did offer to patrons. I can review the whole series for YouTube if you want. Like, I do a patron poll sometimes, and I don't always follow the results of the patron poll, but I use it to get an idea of what people would like to see. And I was like, hey, you want me to review The Last of Us? And they were like, no. And I was like, oh, fair enough. Easy. So episode 3? Not really. There are aspects of it that were sweet. But I just didn't like the story very much. Not my kind of thing. And I do have an inclination to play Lies of P. I think that game looks really good. I did request a code for it, but they didn't say yes, and I was also not surprised considering how bad I am at actually playing and reviewing the things that I ask for codes for. Also, a lot of episodes of The Last of Us are like, what was the length of the episode 3? I think it was like 75 minutes or 90 minutes. I was like, that's a film. That's a film that I've enjoyed about 8 minutes of. Episode 3 is the most deviated episode of the show. Oh yeah. Gay people. I didn't like it. I didn't like it because I'm a hater. I definitely don't mind gay people. I was like, this is boring. It's been far too much time dedicated to this. And I think it would have been better if it came later in the story. But because of the game, it can't come later in the story. So I feel like we've just got something that altogether isn't that good. Let's get stuff. So there should be a chest. Hey Thrifty, how you doing? Yeah, would you? Can I have a code for this? I probably won't review it, but I'll be grateful. Ow. Oh, damn it. Boy. It's the reason why you weren't a fan of the show. I didn't like the pacing of it. I felt like Joel and Ellie are the main characters, but their characterization gets shafted. There's like no time spent with them. A lot the other characters are like the main characters of each episode, which is like really sweet in concept, but in practice, it just meant that like we weren't seeing any moments between our two main characters that were nice at all. So I didn't care about them whatsoever, whereas like I would die for video game Joel and Ellie. I loved them so much. And also, because of the way that they wanted to rewrite certain episodes so that certain things happened differently, meant that like a lot of the natural growth of the two main characters couldn't happen either. Ah, Thrifty, bless you. The overall plot followed the game faithfully. Fair enough. I didn't like for example, episode 3, I won't specify in case people still want to watch it, but just to give like a cursory example, they don't do most of the stuff in Bill's town, like where Bill is. So they don't go to the school, they don't have to go and find a car, they don't find Frank, they don't go through the neighborhood and see like all the decimated houses of the families that used to be there. So something happens instead, and they just kind of go on their way. And while they spent a lot of time characterizing Bill and Frank, which was really sweet, it meant that we spent like 80 minutes of that episode watching something that happened like 40 years ago. Maybe 20 years ago. Sorry. And then that just kind of ends, and then Joel and Ellie show up, and they're like, oh, okay, well, we'll go now, see you later. And they just leave, and I was like, this is really sweet, but it's not relevant to what's going on. And I don't mind irrelevant scenes, but it meant that they didn't get any of their, like, during Billstown is where Joel and Ellie get, like, most of their, like, relationship building begins. Like, when Ellie calls Bill fat and Joel is trying not to laugh, and when Ellie finds the magazine, when Joel is helping her in the school, they find the first, like, big fella, can't remember his name, King Cauliflower. It's just all of those moments are missing, and instead we just get, like, a series of flashbacks. Like, the episode focuses more on, like, how Bill and Frank met, and I was like, this is sweet, but if I hadn't played the game, I would have no idea who these people were, and I wouldn't care. Yeah, they don't meet. I mean, being a hater is so good for the soul, isn't it? I do love being a hater. And there's also, they take a very annoying liberty in episode 2 with the way that the infection can move. And one of the show writers basically says straight up, this is how it would happen if people didn't fight back. And I just found it, like, the stupidest retcon I've ever heard in my life. It really put me off. And in fact, that one's not too much of a spoiler, so I'll just tell you. So, one of the characters dies in the game and in the book at a particularly early point. And it's not a secret, but I'll pretend like it is one. And in the game, this person dies defending Joel and Ellie and buying them some time, which is lovely. Hey Witch, how you doing? In the show, she goes to buy them some time, and one of the zombies walks over to her and, like, tongue kisses her, and it was not a pleasant scene, and it's supposed to be like this big moment of self-sacrifice, and you're supposed to be sitting there like, wow, what an amazing moment for this character to have. And I was just watching it like, cool, okay, interesting. It was fucking, like, obscene. It was awful. And one of the showrunners was like, oh, if people didn't fight back against the cordyceps, they would. The cordyceps creatures would spread the disease with love and by kissing people. That's how the disease spreads fastest. And I was like, have you seriously just pulled that out of your ass? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It made me so annoyed. So after episode 2, I was not really in the mood for episode 3. And then episode 3 happened, and I was like, so not only is this, like, weirdly deviating from the game, but it's also boring. And I stopped watching it. Stopped watching it, yeah. I don't know. I guess you can do what you want with the TV show that you write, but I was like, this is fucking stupid. Yeah, that was a weird scene. That was. I can't believe nobody in the writing room was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure that you want to go in this direction?" I don't know if it was like just a yes man situation, just somebody being like, yeah, that's amazing, like, you're such a good writer, can I have a raise please? Or if they were like, yeah, this will actually, like, modernize storytelling, and then it fucking didn't because it's weird. Left his lips numb and swollen. Goodness gracious. Good for your cousin though. Yeah, I never went back to it. And the annoying thing about HBO is that it's got a very specific HBO player. And I don't think you can even take screenshots of it. So I couldn't even... I don't know if I could make... because you can't screen share with it. And I definitely don't think you can take screenshots on it. So I was like... I can't even, like, communicate my annoyance with this. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Neil Druckmann. I read a article that I can't remember if it was an article that he wrote or an article about an interview that he took, where he was like, yeah, so I wrote The Last of Us 2 to be about, like, the Israeli-Palestine conflict, because as a child who grew up in the Gaza Strip, I'm from Israel, there were bad people on both sides, and like, I just wanted to like put that into a story, and I was like, that's why The Last of Us 2 doesn't make any fucking sense. There we go. That's why. I was just like, man, I love politics in games, but that was appalling. What do you mean? Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like we need that Bruce Straley touch back, because he's good. My cousin's face was wet afterwards. Yeah, just like absolutely sucked. He wrote both games. He wrote The Last of Us 2, and he co-wrote The Last of Us 1. But with The Last of Us 1, he actually pitched an idea that became The Last of Us 2, and everybody like laughed him out of the writer's room. He was like, let's have it so that Tess is chasing Joel on a hunt for revenge across the country because of this and this. And people were like, that's really dumb. Nobody would care. Like, nobody would understand why Tess was chasing them. Nobody would understand, like, the need for revenge. Nobody would care at all about this story. And eventually they ended up writing what became The Last of Us, which is good. And then when The Last of Us 2 came about, he was like, well, nobody's here to tell me no. I'm gonna make what I love. I was like, man. Yeah, he doesn't believe in the word fun. Yeah, true. Hey, Alabaster, how you doing? I just discovered one of the single worst games to try and plat. What is it? Yes, PK, you and I are on the same wavelength. I was like, this is a load of shit. Hated The Last of Us 2. I know it's a divisive game. I think it's divided based on whether or not you can empathize with Ellie, and I can't, so I hated it. Oh, and his cutout. I'm in charge now, and that means that nobody can tell me no. I think Craig Mazin is the one who came up with that stupid fucking Tonkiss idea. That rings a bell. I think he's the mastermind behind the cordyceps infection is spread with love. Reach 99 just for 2 of the trophies. That's disgusting. That reminds me of Disgaea 5. You should definitely do that. The George Lucas effect, yes. But yeah, I didn't care for the show. Oh, yeah, I've been playing through Psychonauts 2. I might finish that on stream. Oh yeah, yeah, the woman who plays Abby she's gonna have her work cut out for her. I feel like whoever plays Abby, the final cut of the season, Abby's face will just be blurred in every scene because they're just like, we couldn't get anybody who was willing to have their face attached to this character. He did, PK. And yes, Scobie, absolutely. Just anybody to like run it through, you know, tell me the plot, and then we'll see which bits are confusing. I despise The Last of Us 2. Oh, same. Same. Just not my kind of game at all. Maybe if it gets turned into a TV show, then maybe they'll rewrite it a bit. I feel like there are some tweaks you could make that would work. You're not allowed to ask me which ones they'd be because I don't know. Just trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. I thought it was poo. Oh yeah, I once accidentally bought Psychonauts on PSN because I put some Golf With Your Friends DLC in my cart. Not realizing that I had the Psychonauts game in my cart and like checked out, not looking at the price because I was like, well, this is like $3.99. And it was like, you've just spent $48.99. And I was like, oh, what? But luckily, on PSN, you can just ask for a refund. Oh boy, Alabaster. Remember when they said we will release The Last of Us 2 factions with The Last of Us 2, and then they didn't? Yes, Scobie. I remember when I was playing, you and I were just figuratively sat next to each other like, what the fuck is this?
Wait for me, okay?
I'm alright. Oh yeah, we are. Remember The Last of Us 2 was supposed to have multiplayer when it released. Pretty sure it says it on the front of the box still. And then they just changed their mind. I was so annoyed. They were like, yeah, we've decided to cut that. We're going to turn it into its own thing now. I'm like, will it be free? Because I've already paid for it. Okay, so I think there is a manuscript right at the end of this tunnel. I definitely already have it, but just in case. Crazy talk. What a beloved series. Boop. Maybe I will go back to that. Simply for the purpose of making a video about how much it annoys me. But I feel like I have to balance my videos a little bit. I can't do videos about what, like, maybe I can do videos about what annoys me all the time, but I usually write videos when I can't, like, let go of something that I've been thinking about. So if I'm, like, really annoyed about something, that's when I'll start making videos about it, and it, like, gets it off my chest, so it means I can stop thinking about it and I can move on. Copy Angry Joe. Oh yeah, I love hate. I love hate. But sometimes it makes me tired. And I don't like it when people call me contrarian in the comments. I'm like, I'm not contrarian, I just don't see a point making a video about something that I think is okay. Alright, you've convinced me, Viz. Ah. Yeah, maybe if I can't use HBO scenes, I'll have to, what's the word? Have to make them myself. It is easier to write about the things you don't like than the things you do like. Also, like, to be fair, I wrote about Song of Horror, and I was like, I love this game. And that was a pretty fun video to make. And Soma, and Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, and What Remains of Edith Finch and all that stuff. But I think the thing with those videos is that I was discussing them from a different point of view, so it wasn't just like, I love this game. It was like, I love this game because of this perspective. I hate a handshake. Oh, sorry, witch. Contrarian. That's my job. I don't know. Okay, cool. That's fine. Oh, come on. You wouldn't swing that much. Get down. Okay, so when we get to an area with a tent, that's our next place. I'm no contrarian, I'm just spiteful. Well, I love being a hater as well. I get it. Oh damn, we've been live for 2 hours. The last time I looked at the clock, I'd been live for an hour, and then I just kind of blinked and here we are. Oh. Swingers. I think you can have, like, a reasonable amount of hate. I'm like, go on. Treat yourself. Oh, shit. Come on, come on. Oh. Right, go, go, go. Oh. I really hate that these guys run faster than you for longer as well. So once you run out of stamina, it's just a case of, like, dragging yourself away from them. Short crust or puff? Probably puff pastry, right? Yeah, Soma is, unfortunately, yeah, just a walking simulator with a really nice coat of paint. But I don't think that that's a bad thing. I think that, being a walking simulator is just another genre of game that's like pretty valid, and it's telling a story in an interactive medium. I just think that there have been too many bad and uneventful walking simulators that it's given the genre a bit of a bad name. And even he didn't like the Netflix Cowboy Bebop. I don't know what your weeb shit is, sorry. Oh, I'm watching Robot Cowboy. But yeah, Soma's good. Pork pie or pastry? Or pasty? I think you should have a hot pie. I really want, you know when you get the pies and it's just like chocolate? Like the inside of it is just like a chocolate filling, like it's cold, you have to refrigerate it. I like those ones the best, because you don't see a lot of them. And sometimes you can have like whipped cream topping. Is it whipped cream just whipped cream? Or is it like whipped cream but you like refrigerate it? Do you do something to it? Soma did have an excellent story. It's just limited by the genre itself, I suppose. I think the issue with walking simulators is that they're like the most linear gameplay you can possibly have laid bare. So, you know, in a game like Alan Wake, the combat and the mechanics really are just not amazing. But if it didn't have combat and mechanics, it would be like truly shit, you know? Whereas if you like fleshed out Soma a little bit, there'd probably be some more meat to it. Just cream with air and sugar. Oh, delicious. I have never heard of Sarah is Missing. Or Simulacra? What about that Death Note, I was gonna say remake, but I was like, that's not. With Nat Wolf, right? Not Alex Wolf. Oh. I already have this. Damn. Here I thought I was about to uncover a collectible I didn't realise I was missing. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't think we need anything up here. Yes, Willem Dafoe, yeah. Okay, so now it's just when we get to the house. Willem. Oh, that sounds like an interesting premise. Scouring a phone. Oh yeah, I heard that One Piece was really good. I've seen a lot of people thirsting over it, and I feel like that's always the sign of a good show. Haha. I think I'm in the right. Oh, fuck off, man. Oh, yeah, I was going the wrong way. He seems a lovely boy. I don't think there's a good stopping point. But I do need to stop soon because I'm tired. I love, fucking bear traps. Speaking of, I am excited to see Saw 10. I don't think I'll go and see it in cinemas, but I will be very keen to watch that very fast. I love Saw movies. Like, I want to feel things. And disgust is, like, really easy to feel. I can do that. Same, to be fair, Butch. Interesting. Oh, let me check this. Okay. Oh! Fucking hell, Max. Scared the fuck out of me, man. Right, okay. Oh, cool. Thank you. I didn't imagine a game like that would be on PlayStation. Yeah, there's far too much. Just shooting the same guy, the same lumberjack. Hi. Well, you're so excited for horror movies? Awesome. They are, I would say, a third completely done. Almost half, like, enough done. I can't put that into words, but you know what I mean. Look, it's a man. Don't worry, Birch. I think a lot of people have that issue. It's a bald man. Yeah, after all this time. I don't remember him either. But you do, CJ. You gotta start your video. Also, I didn't know who that voice actor was, by the way. I had no idea. Hey, Monster. How you doing? We're actually about to finish, but it's good to see you. Might do another movie this weekend. Not necessarily movie night, but maybe a movie day. Bless you, Monster. We're still working through Alan Wake. I'm super excited to get on with Returnal. Alright, yeah, now that we're in a nice open air segment, I reckon this is the perfect time to take a pause. I'll try and get as many of these collectibles done over the next few days as I can, because I kind of hate collectible runs. They're very difficult to like keep the momentum going during. But yeah, let's take a break for now. Returning to Returnal. Oh yeah, I'm so stuck on it, Max. I'm so stuck. Peace out, peeps. Thanks for coming. Sorry this was a short one. But I had a good time, and I hope you did as well. I'll see you in a bit.